Hello guys, time again to tie yet another classic salmon fly. So I'm gonna continue to do a pattern in Sir Herbert Maxwell's book, The Beryl. That's the pattern for today. So let's start tying. So let's start tying this lovely fly. Let me see, I need to wax my thread a bit. So time to shake off the rust from the summer's pause, break. So I start with the silver tinsel. I go with extra small, using a hook made by Graham Culley from the hook scale in Sir Maxwell's book. So it's this is the size. So a few turns with the tinsel. And then we're gonna go with the yellow silk. Just securing the tinsel. There we go. Just gonna pinch this one in place. There we go, nice and tight tinsel. So we're gonna have lemon silk. So tight wraps backwards. And then forward again. And never tie it in. So you're securing the silk a bit before I cut it off. There we go. So I'm just gonna add a few wraps with the thread here to build the foundation of the tail. Something like that. We're gonna wax the thread again. This is a pattern I never tied, so it's gonna be fun. And yet another fly in that playlist of Sir Maxwell, Herbert Maxwell, sorry. Tail time. So prepare the tail. Whoops. There we go. Something like that. I tie on a smaller hook so I can't have that long tail that I used to. So I need to scale it accordingly. There we go. Then we're gonna have some additional things on top. We're gonna have let me read it out. Sprigs of grey pintail, scarlet ibis, and a blue shadow feather. So let's tie that in. There we go. They're gonna be all over the place. That's the charm of it. I almost cut my thread there. Need to be careful. Then to the ibis. So, there we go. Same there, just tying it in a bit. Oops. Careful with that hook point. And then we're gonna have blue shadow feather, but in this case I'm using a pitta. I'm just gonna state one, so I'm gonna use one. Blue shadow. So let me just add it like that. Not sure if it's correct, but that's how I will do it. There we go. So that is in place. Something like that. And the thread is, yeah, I damaged it a bit. Let me just wind it up here to get that away. Then we're gonna have black chenille. So I'm just gonna lay a base of wax. There we go. And just gonna wax the thread a bit more. It's a bit odd with chenille. That's why I want to tie these patterns, just to see how it looks. And I'm afraid I'm forced to do a yoke scot sooner or later using this style. There we go. So I'm just going to cut the chenille off. It doesn't look that crazy. So what we're going to do now is to attach some tinsel. So I'm going to start with the oval silver tinsel that's going to run through this fly's body. Place it a bit further on your side. There we go. Something like that. And then we're gonna build up the body a bit. So I'm using just a white synthetic thicker thread. Since it's gonna have a silver flat tinsel body. Let me secure it. There we go, working back with the thread. And now we can start to build. So let's see if I got sufficient with this white material. So I want to even out the body a bit, else the tinsel, when you add the flat tinsel, it's gonna look a bit strange since it's thicker in the back. And overall, I don't like thin bodies. And as you see, I need to add more material. Slowly getting there. I don't cut anything from the videos, just so you guys can see everything. need to have even more. What we're getting there. It will have a pretty decent body, hopefully. Adding the last piece. So, almost there, guys. Leaving quite a lot of space here in the front. Gonna have 2 front hackle. And then we're gonna have a chenille head. So now we can start with the silver tinsel. Sorry. So tight wraps backwards. And then forward again. And tie it in. Then we have the oval tinsel to manage. And there we go. And then we're just gonna select a good size orange hackle. let's double this one. I took one feather. Take some time. Something like that. There we go. So let's tie it in. So folding the fiber backwards. Looking at it now, I think I should pick something a little bit longer though. So I'm gonna go with a bigger feather. I was a bit, I thought the hook was smaller than it was. There we go. So let me just take a larger feather, because I want the orange to be visible. And real quick, I'm gonna double that one as well. Oops. The reason I change is that I think the orange hackle is like a key feature of this pattern, since the body work is pretty blend, it's just silver tinsel, so the hackle is something that pops out. There we go. Removing a few fibers there. One more. There we go. So now we can continue with the front hackle. Same as always. Fold the fiber backwards. Oops. Stuff. Come on. And there we go. So I think that's gonna be sufficient. Let's see how it looks. And then we're gonna add gray, was it gray pintail? Let me look. Hackle, gray pintail over, okay. It's a bit more wax then to the thread. And I have that gray pintail here. So let's see how much we need. And there we go. Same here, folding the fibers backwards. Oops, always lose this one. There we go. Now we have sufficient space for the wing and then everything else and the chenille head. Just cutting the stem off. There we go. A bit more wax to the thread. There we go. And I'm just building up here, else everything is gonna push upwards. We don't want that. And I made room for the wing here. And we're gonna start with GC, I think. Let me see. Wing, too long jungle foal, a lump of golden pheasant tail. So let's start with the jungle coat then. Let's see if I have anything here usable. Maybe I need to take out the neck, not sure. Yeah, I think I take it out. 1 second, guys. So we can pick some good feathers. Let's see if we get this GC on then. So I'm gonna keep it quite long. There we go. That will do. And then we can cut off the stems here. And then we had some swan feathers, so I'm gonna use that. Let me see, it was blue and scarlet and blue. So let's start with scarlet. Pretty decent swan, I would say. There we go, and then we need to have a blue. And I prefer lighter blue, not the darker blue. There we go. So I was gonna marry them real quick. Now we have red, blue. Of course, it's fighting with me. Now it's in place. There we go. Then I just do the same on the opposite side. And there we go. Same there. And then we need to have, what did he say? A lump of golden pheasant tail. So let's add a lump of pheasant tail then. Let's see if you can find any long, really long one. One side done. let's just marry that one. This one is a bit dry. I'm gonna find something else, different piece. I have to take a new one. Really good. Oh, it's long enough. Yeah, I think that will work. So then we just need to find the other side. They're not super long, so lucky enough the hook is not that big. Yeah, will do. It's gonna be really close. bit closer than I want, but let's give it a shot. Otherwise I just do another wing. It's not the end of the world. Let's pair them up. Behave. It's really close. Yeah, one or two fiber was too short there. I see one, at least two, but let's see how it looks. Just remove those. nice. I think lengthwise, no issues at all. I'm pretty pleased with that one, I must say. So just gonna add some waxed thread on top of the wing there. There we go. And then reading the patterns, I don't miss anything. Slices of gray pintail, blue cheddar cheeks, topping over. So let's see what we can do with these feathers then. So I got one for the other side. Let me reshape that one. There we go. Just need to do the same on my side. Need to find a suitable feather. Not that easy. There we go, maybe. That was also the other side. That's too short. Let's try this one, guys. This one look good. Perfect. Just rebending it. It didn't compact good. I just need to move it a bit. There we go, and there we go. And then we're gonna have on top of that, let me see. Just want it to stay where I want it. Blue cheddar cheeks and then a topping. And then we have, of course, the chenille head. So let's remove some stuff from the desk. A little bag of feather. Let's see if we can find something nice to use. one is okay. So let me just prepare it. There we go. Some backstrap first. And then I'm very gentle gonna add that feather to the side. There we go. And then I need to find another one for my side. That isn't too big. Yeah, maybe that one. So I just need to prepare it a bit. Slowly we're getting there. The stem broke, but I think I would manage to tie it in at least. Yes. There we are. Pretty happy with that. The last part is topping and black chenille, meaning we need to clean up here. So I'm gonna clean up the head, then we continue with the top. Let's do the last push then, guys. So I found the topping. It's not the nicest topping in the world, but the hook is rather small, so it's a bit hard to find a good one. This one will do. It's not horrible. It works. But now to the... As you see, I left quite a lot of space as I would do a hurl head, but the intention is to do a chenille head, so I would be more happy with half the head size or head room, so to say. So I might do 2 turns with chenille and see how it looks, and if it doesn't look good, then I revert and do a hurl head. I'm not used to do chenille heads, so that's why. Sorry for that, but let's give it a try at least. As long as it doesn't really look strange. It doesn't look that strange. I think it's workable. but I'm not really sure how to finish it off. Let's try like that. Then I just do like securing the thread here. And there we go. No, doesn't look good. I wonder if I can revert that. I need to give it a try. Because it's slipping forward. Yes. Come on. There we go. So let's see what I can do. I think I'm gonna change to a hurl head. Yes, I will do that. Sorry guys. I need to practice on how to finish in a good way for the hurl head. Oh, sorry, chenille head. And then I can try that again. I need half the space what I got now. But at least we have chenille in the back, which doesn't look that strange. I have a short chenille, might be why it looks pretty okay. Of course the hurl ended up in the wrong direction. Let's see how it turns out now. Now it's the right one. Ooh. There we go. Just gonna lift this one a bit. And push down that one. There we go. So that's you guys are the Beryl with a twist, a hard head instead of chenille, since I need to practice on how to do, end up with a shorter head. Guys, that was the Beryl from Sir Herbert Maxwell. I hope you liked the video. Hit the thumbs up, write a few comments, share the video, tie the fly, look at the video step by step and do the fly if you like. And that's it for today. So looking forward to the next weekend where I'm gonna do more tying. So see you then. Bye.